Morning, it's Gino from Biviano Direct, and today we're at Epi Market and I'm at Flavorite with Grant Nichols. Grant, tell us a little bit about the capsicums and tomatoes that you've got here.
Morning, Gino. A few lines that we grow at our farm at Warragul are capsicums. We've got reds and yellows. We also do a green in a pre-pack. Truss tomatoes, we do cherry truss tomatoes, loose cherry tomatoes, but also the sweet palumo, which is a sweet capsicum. Ideal, just they taste great, like they really do. You can eat them, very few seeds in them, so in salads, stuff them with tomato, red onion, feta, bake them, they're just awesome. So good thing about our farm's just at Warragul, so what we pick today is on a truck tonight. We'll have it in the market for you for tomorrow morning.
Sounds fantastic. So today we're off to Warragul, to the farm. It sounds amazing. Let's go. So I'm with Chris here at Flavorite. Chris, tell us a little bit about what we've got here.
So we're in a capsicum greenhouse, all protected from the weather outside in a glasshouse, and we're growing a sweet palumo. So this is a type of capsicum. It's actually one of the sweetest you'll ever eat, so have a try on that one.
Yeah, they're very sweet.
Hardly any seeds, so brilliant in salads, stuffing them, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so here's some more capsicums that we're growing. This is a yellow capsicum. So fun fact is that all capsicums actually start off green and then they change colour to yellow or red or orange. So this plant here will be here for the next 12 months, producing up to 20 pieces of fruit per plant. We're actually up on the scissor lift in the top of the canopy. This is an overhead view of the capsicum crop. So you can see how big the glasshouse is here. Yellow sticky traps for catching insects, and these plants are going to grow all the way up to the wire. So they've got another 2-3 metres to go in the next 6 months.
So Chris, we've got Truss tomatoes here. Can you tell us a little bit of how they ripen and also the size of the plant?
Yeah, sure. So this crop here is 3 months old. It's going to grow for 12 months and produce around 35-36 bunches of tomatoes in its lifetime, and it'll be about 15 metres long when the crop's finished. Important fact about the ripening of tomatoes is it's all based on how they flowered. So here's some flowers I took from the top. Shows you that there's 3 flowers open today and there's a few flowers at the bottom that are going to open over the next few days. The way they flower and set will be the way that they ripen. So you see here the colour from the top is starting to colour on the way down. So on this bunch I have here, shows you that these ripened over a number of days. This one is the least ripe, but this is the way you should eat it. Always eat from the top down in this order, because that's the way they set and the way they'll ripen. And of course, make sure that you always, you never store them in the fridge. They should be on the bench or in the pantry.
They look great.
Beautiful. Yeah, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about the sustainability of glasshouse production. In here, we conserve water in a very efficient way. So each lot of plants here is grown in rock wool. So you can see its root system here, and you can see the roots there and the water inside. Each plant has a dripper, which is feeding it nutrient. But by this, we only give the plant what it needs. And that means we can produce 1 kilo of tomatoes with about 10 to 12 litres of water. And if you compare that to field production's using probably between 60 and 100 litres per kilo. So it's hugely efficient in water consumption. We're also in a semi-closed greenhouse here, which has insect screens on the windows, so we can minimise the bugs and the pest and disease pressure. And then we put into the crop beneficial insects. So if any insects do get in, we can attack them with our own biological control, and that way we minimise the pesticides that we have to use in the crop. So some of these tomatoes that we have, like maybe they don't get sprayed in their lifetime, or when we do spray, we only use soft sprays because we want to really protect all the beneficial insects we introduce into the crop as well, keep the environment going well. So Glasshouse has an amazingly sustainable footprint. It's the way of feeding the world in the future. Yeah, so we're just entering the start of our packing shed. in this room we hold all the harvested goods waiting for packing.
So Chris, these are cute. What do you call them?
Well, we call them the sweet cuties. So brilliant little snacking capsicum, great for lunch boxes, salads, you name it, but sweet as, awesome to eat.
So Chris, here in the packing shed, can you just tell us what each section does?
Yeah, so on the far side of the room there's all the large capsicum packing, and then that long red machine is the loose cherry grading and punnet filling. Then down here we have the pre-packing lines for packing all sorts of little snack packs. Then the machine down here is continental wrapping, continental cucumbers, and then on the far side we have 5 kilo tomato grading.